Hey, welcome to another episode of Mystic Monologues. Um, with the new year coming around, and I had a lot of time to reflect and spend time reflecting this year and focusing my attention inwards. Um, I I came to one particular insight that I want to share in this video. Um, because it has been so profound and already so life changing for me. Life changing, not necessarily like as being visible from outside, but um, in the way that I experience my life. Um, and this insight is about being and living based on my presence. Presence means being connected to my heart and to myself in a way. Uh, and of course, I've been aware that this is a thing for many years now. But a new quality in this insight was how much I felt it, and I still feel it. Um, and this has emerged after many days of quiet time. I was just sitting at home or in cafes, taking a lot of time to go through my notes and what happened this year. And after some days, it just kind of became more clear in me. And yeah, then it's just like came up to express myself, being connected to myself. Uh, and then go into connection and into interaction with the world and people around me from that space of connection of my heart. um, and it really changed how I experience life and how I experience interacting with others. Um, so another new quality in this is how sustained I I stay in my presence. Uh, I often struggled with staying with my presence when I was in contact with others, particularly in bigger groups. I used to dissociate or disconnect. That wasn't maybe that visible from the outside, but afterwards I could clearly say, "Oh yeah, I wasn't as present anymore with myself," for example. And even in this week that the new year has been already going on, I every day I have been reminding myself in situations to reconnect with myself, go back into my presence, because I was like about to like disconnect. And it has been really fun to keep keep in this practice. And one pattern in particularly that I found out, that I discovered, is if I feel a certain way and I would like to express it. For example, I'm going through a hard time and I want to talk about it. Instead of saying, like, speaking from that place and expressing it, I would ask a question about the other person. For example, I'm with a friend and I feel like I want to share something, but instead of saying, "Hey, listen, I've been going through this tough experience and I want to talk about it," I would say, "So, how is it going for you lately?" Um, which is a very roundabout way to approach it. And of course, I had mixed results, mixed experiences with this approach. But sometimes it would lead to the person really sharing what they are going through and opening up and going into their emotions. And um, I listened to them most of the time, or sometimes I got annoyed or whatever. But this all started with me disconnecting from my inner experience and somehow seeking something in them. They would give me something I need. And on a structural level and on a theoretical level, I was well aware that I've been doing this and why I've been doing it and so on. But in these last 2 weeks of last year of my reflection time, I really felt in my heart this presence, and I haven't felt to that extent how much I've been disconnecting myself before. Um, and yeah, it has been already a fantastic year for me in this sense to approach my life from this new foundation. And I really feel it ties together a lot of experiences and patterns I've been struggling with in the recent years, and this seems to be the a very like deep root of all of that. And I haven't reached this by focusing on it and making progress and diving deeper. I have reached this by calming down extensively over many days, and it sort of emerged by itself. And this is also really interesting to me. Oftentimes, when I sit at home and I'm not active, I feel guilty and I feel like I'm productive to make so much progress. How can I make progress now? And I really think it's so valuable and so healthy to slow down consciously and observe myself and reflect and connect and all of that. And this was a really, really good reminder for me to do that more and also to not feel guilty because why? um, yeah. So this is the theme for my year, to stay in my presence and express from that stage, from that place. And another point here is yes, express from my presence and from my heart, and be open to how the universe responds. And the universe includes the world out there, people, whatever. Um, because I also know I have been scared or I have tried to control a response. So, and now I'm ready. Because when I'm in my presence, I feel calm, connected, safe, and there's no need to control any response. So, yeah, I feel really alive when I'm inviting that. This is what I wanted to share. I'm really excited for this year to see what else I'm going to express coming from my heart. Um, and thank you for tuning in, watching this video, and I hope to see you around. Bye bye.